supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Ha! That's more like
I was say, Matoya likes people that talk back.
It's like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders. Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
And Stola is one of the afflicted, is she? Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my
ungrateful stray. That's cute.
And I'll not see her buried before I am.
Right. Let us see what we can see. I'll begin from where our friends first fell, and cast my senses out from there.
Nothing, I'm guessing.
What is it? Did you find them? This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible? How is what possible? Kryl, what did you see? The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off. Could their ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the broodmother's daughter all over again. No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
But where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking. Pray, excuse me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way. That was Lee's. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them.
But Alphino didn't clearly go with him.
I realize we've...
Alphino clearly sent them to Alamigo knowing they'd be safer there.
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
Boo-boo. Let me know if you get hungry.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search. Let's be off then.
Oh, because it...
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I'd chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
Yes. Okay, it's done charging. Oh, my phone updated. Messaging system. Did anyone say Ether was disappearing? Make it harder to do
Before
spells?
they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of the ether. It seems to be happening all over.
Does it now? And here I was, all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
Yes. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
I would like to, yes.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians. This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them.
It was going numb.
They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single... It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't.
Can't ask the Alliance for help and, Johnny.
Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
I mean, you do what you can.
No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hien know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
Uh-oh. Are we about to lose Alice?
Untold sorrow must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
We're both still conscious, at least.
You heard it too.
Fun.
At least we're both still standing.
Stop that.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
Alright, he was trying to build, like, allies. Which is probably good. What's happening? Guessing Damask is the blonde one? There's no one left. I'll be able to start Shadowbringers today if the internet stays calm. Not calm when I first tried. Or works. No, it doesn't. Quest. Many quests, all in the same area. I was gonna make me do a dungeon again. I was like, we already did a dungeon for this. Can we just go?
It seems the engineers have matters well in hand. Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Alamigo without fear of weakening her own borders. Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy levels. The barrier is forming. $1,000 yards, 2,000, 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected. 4,000, 5,000. Target altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it.
Is that an Imperial airship? Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wolf for
That's what I was
us.
about to say. Well, now let's test if it works.
Seems solid enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
Me too, buddy. I thought it was gonna go boom. I can still go through on foot though, right? The Alphanol. Oh, it is.
By the gods. It's Alpha now. What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
Okay, they can't pass through on foot then.
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead.
Oh
merely
no,
locked in
another one of
slumber.
the he must have been hit by it. It had to be someone, because we weren't.
No, not him too.
I guess we didn't know if it affected him because he left. But if it's affecting her, it's obviously affecting him.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hien himself, it would seem. It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light? I, Gaius van Baelsar, the Black Wolf. That was the title I was given. One I have long since relinquished.
No one fucking dies.
Stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum. I am no more than Gaius Baelsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
Only the people I care about seem to die. No one else seems to stay dead, like the bad guys. Actually, the only person that's honestly stayed dead is
Impossible.
Hoshapont, which is
There's no way you
sucky.
could have survived.
Do you remember how it unfolded?
It's been a while, buddy. Remind me.
How I was deceived by La Habrea? How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow
No,
me
this
to
is who I
win
thought it
peace
was.
to
I thought it was
Elysia?
this. I couldn't remember his name, but this guy. The first bad guy we fought. Oh goodness, no one dies.
The Ascian used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god. Yet even with the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it. For a moment at least. A moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It
You
was for
realized
them
you
that
fucked
I dragged
up.
myself free of the rubble, and swore vengeance on the Ascians.
And the Ascians are the problem.
The Black Wolf has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge. My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered unto oblivion.
Yeah, we fucked him up. I don't trust that he's dead either, though.
But so many more remain.
Listen,
Long
every
as
other
their
bad
kind
guy's come
lurked in
back.
the shadows, laboring
Me
to
and
sow
Hawk came back
chaos
twice.
throughout our world. I would
Zero
see
trust.
each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the Scions not of like mind?
In this single respect, perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired. Among the Ascians, the Black-masked ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know.
Mm-hmm.
Yet among the red there exists a hierarchy.
Only met one,
Those
though,
that
right?
adrift with the shards.
Or is there
clearly
more than one
stand
in white?
below
Is
those
that
still
the
joined
whole
to the
Xenos thing?
source.
Because the one we met in white, it was pretty fair to us overall. But the one controlling Xenos has like a hard-on to kill us. So does it mean there's more than one of them?
Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed
Yeah, he was the one that was pretty okay
his powers were
around
inconsequential
us.
next to the paragons of the Source. The first was La Habrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
We have files on La Habrea and Elidibus, but I believe this Emmet Selk is new to us? As I assume my brother told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit. As emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire.
I get
As a leader of the
what the
Ascians,
Ascians are doing
he
in
is
the
one of our
Empire.
primary targets. limits.
Well, like, you think it would work better if they just talked to the Scions. Because, like, I don't trust Hydaelyn. I get keeping the balance, but, you know, maybe don't try to enslave people.
It was on the trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention. They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production halted and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Toxic gas? This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch. Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno Galvas.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized.
Oh, that's great.
And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young
He's made a bunch of...
Emperor
Oh my
Solus.
god. Problem later.
All of which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor?
Okay.
I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland. It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
You saved my brother's life, so I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
Bigger problems. Plus, the closer we keep him, the less he can fuck shit up.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods, even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, warrior of light.
A lot of people using gun.
So that was the infamous Black Wolf. An unexpected ally, to say the least. Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphino back in Dorma.
You should send a report to Krile that she knows he's also affected. Okay, the reports that they're heading west, but you are, I mean, with the shield, you're giving some time, but it does feel like still leaving the east open to being attacked.
Our supplies of Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
See that you do.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention. A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you. Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing. A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence. Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
While you do what, precisely?
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive? You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed. Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way. Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in Allagan cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research. And of all the options available, you chose the Founding Father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varus, like grandsire, like grandson, hey? If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
How do people have the horny for him? He's just weird. I say this like I don't have the horny for one of the weirdest characters ever, but it's just, I don't get it. I said this was Xenos and I slowly started to get it, okay? Their introductory stuff doesn't lead to what I think people find attractive. Oh, wait.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Hien. Glad you could join us.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, where our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news,
So, Alphino won't wake up, Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. Does that sound about right? Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It fits the description. And it seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea. The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it. As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varissos Galvus would be attending.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varus did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to
Running
ask
out
that
of
you
those
come along
Scions
too.
right now.
God, Lise, you know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it. Very well. I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
In case you're wondering why I didn't ask you, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
So I was already going.
That's settled then. We don't know what Varus means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand will make all the difference.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance, on behalf of the Garlean Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue. Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Dorma can also attest to the meager arms of imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own
Not
making.
really.
You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Yeah, you guys just don't get, like, the Emperor has good points, and then they go too far. Yeah, the Beastmen tribes are a problem. It's a problem because we keep attacking them. And like, yeah, if you could all work together and have one leader that cared about everyone.
I fear I can personally attest
But
to
you
the
don't
dangers of pursuing one's vision with such
past
righteous
that.
fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
Which, by the way, if you continue to fuck with us, part of our army now has dragons.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words.
No, we gained the dragons' trust before that, because Nidhogg is the one that started shit when we were building trust.
Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people.
They'll be fine.
There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of Magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it. And from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you?
Man has an answer
That you
for
did not
everything
drive
they
them
say.
out like
Jesus.
rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers? I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal.
Since we haven't mentioned Rabanastre, the Empire had their own place. In 12, which I assume this is long after 12. But the Empire had their own place. Unless this was built on top of that.
They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate.
But you still have a place now.
Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the Twelve's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing. Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown.
You're not
the
offering
other.
an olive branch, you're offering a whip. Totally a different concept. You don't want to be allies, you want to roll
Wait,
over.
I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here. Please, if you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
As Mistress Alisaie says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
Anyways, we're going to talk about the Asians right now.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affairs surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons posed to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner.
Which is a fair thing.
Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Baron said to have been laid waste by icons. After conquering
a good
all the lands
ideal,
that
but
lay
it went
between.
twisted somewhere.
What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
Oh no. That's very Nazi-ish. Buddy. Oh god. Suck. Like, if you just want to unite as a people, that's fine, but doing the whole one perfect race thing.
What in Rolga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all, in your own way,
Let me guess, you
have
feel
proven
that
as
your
much
race
today.
is the perfect
The
race.
peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem.
After all, you guys are mostly
One
human,
which
just with the
calls for
third
more
eye
drastic
thing.
measures.
Most of you are blonde.
To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
Buddy, stop talking.
A rejoining of worlds. I have heard this tale of the Source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
The Empire was formed off the Ascians, though. At least that's what Solus kind of hinted at.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an
Garleans
Ascian.
only exist because of the Ascians.
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace?
It's not. People always find things to discriminate about. That's human nature.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
Imagine a world united.
But you never would
One
be.
perfect race
People
beneath
always
a
find
single
a reason
standard.
to dislike other people. Buddy. Wiping out other races is just...
An army before
Ugh.
whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable. Unconscionable.
Honestly, I would say no one else was around during that, I don't think.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands, perhaps. But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them.
That makes zero
until
sense.
we have been made whole once more.
That makes zero sense. You're not opposing them if you're doing exactly what they want. You're following through with what the Ascians want. In order to get rid of them makes absolute zero sense. It just gives them more power, buddy.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
Girl.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
I mean, yeah. The whole point of stopping the Ascians is not going along with their plan.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me. Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Ascians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Garleans come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds
I mean, you have
would be
more
against
than you
us.
did the first time you fought
But
them.
if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here!
Did you at least call the dragons with you? Or did Ishgard decide not to involve them?
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no one around to count 'em on me. Not that they would. Not even my brother. But we all know who really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
Yes.
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands. Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right. So please, don't you dare leave me alone.
Oh. I won't if we can help it. Don't you leave either.
No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
I have. I'm missing one thing. Really gotta be a weapon. I don't know if I have enough points. Hold on. Politics 142. I don't think I have enough. I think I need 200. Hold on. I think there's some. I need to see how much I need. Obnoxious that this is becoming every fucking one now. The game's not giving me any things. But I'm gonna need to start doing these, so I guess some of these. Need things that give. That gives some. $50. Oh, that's for a healer. I'm not a healer. Yes, ones? Or do I still get this stuff? Well, let's try it. It's $3.50. That's one that I actually need to be doing. That would give 100. Only gives 12. Try that. So I really only need like one thing. Yeah, I need the right ring. Me in here that is a higher level? I mean, it would have equipped it when I pressed the button, so no. I'm waiting for that. Oh, no, never mind. That gives me just enough to buy the other ring. I should be able to do it. I hate this. I hate this as a feature. What do you mean scene cannot be skipped? That's annoying because I've already done this one. Trying to get stones. Poetics, whatever they are. Oh god, buddy. Jesus. Of course, this is the one you had to give me. Oh, the other one is a higher level thing. Okay. That's... Ellie. You're so far ahead of me. Hi. She hasn't eaten yet. She hasn't told me she's hungry. What? I know. I announced that when he was walking up the stairs. I'm taking it that side is fixed. Just went up. Okay. Excuse me, cat. Get back off my stuff. Knocking it all over. You're a booger. I wish you could skip these cutscenes. I just need the elegance. Let me just skip through it faster. Here. Like a few of us came here just to get the elegance. Gunbreaker. Definitely not a class that was available this early. Yes. How was work?
Wasn't bad. It was actually really slow. All going, well, on my end, they weren't waiting on nothing. Apparently, they were getting best hands from the club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can always go do it. I can put it on the card. Well, I can go put it on the card. How were you able to do it? I didn't leave the money in the car anyway. You wouldn't have been able to do it anyways. It's in my... Yeah. It's in my wallet. He wants attention, Dad.
Jelly, turn it down a little bit.
I'm just trying to get the tombstones.
Fix your kid.
I can't. He's been on her head all morning too. Your feet down. Put your feet down.
It wasn't the dire situation that they were.
Normally pretty chill. I've always liked opening. Uh-oh. You make a list of things you need. Oh, just do what you need and she needs. Better now? Go lay down. Come on. Yeah. Oh, she hasn't even asked for them once, so yeah. You can check her menu, but I'm pretty sure she has a bunch. Yeah, you were rice.
Daddy's rice.
Just put that. I still have plenty of rice, so. Kitty bear. Everything, we have no food. I don't know. Which right now, when you make the list, you need to look at the... Oh yeah, I bought those last time. For you. What snacks? Snacks is what I go by when I pick that stuff up. Alright, I'll add to it before I go. If you can see if she's hungry. I know, just see if she's hungry real fast. Yeah, that way Daddy has the rest of the day off, but he has to get some rest.
I do want to reserve like $5 of that, so I can get the cereal out
Okay.
at Walmart.
Okay. Yeah.
You forget tomorrow's not Friday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Did you bring home your schedule? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you brought it home yesterday or you brought it home today. What time do you work Friday? It's the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably go in tomorrow.
Saturday, I'm Monday 8, I'm off Sunday.
And tomorrow's another 4 a.m.? Fuck. Oh, for the meeting.
It's 6 to 2, but yeah.
Okay, well after the meeting I'll go to GameStop.
I have one closing shift, which is Monday.
Okay. Okay. No, I can do that.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
Alrighty.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about Don. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Here, go find a place to settle, boo.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to
If this one wasn't offering so many of the Allegan tombstones, I would not have done it. 'Cause I don't like when I can't skip.
tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world.
Oh my god, hurry up. You're wasting my time, buddy. Stop talking.
To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course
force of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Why did I get that? I've done this quest before. Why did you give me that? This is not new. I'm literally just doing this again for the thing. Oh, we got a level for it. That's cool. We could skip that cutscene. $150 enough? Might not be. Oh, 700 now. Oh, is the 150 the extra? Because that would make sense. Because it said 350. Opposite, this way. That should be enough to hopefully get to. Maybe get me up a bit, so I need the earrings, necklace, bracelets. Definitely the earrings and the ring. The bracelet, the ring. That brought me up a lot. Okay. You all. You do the thing I was doing? It's that one. Okay. Or how close I am to the end of the pages. There. Have it. Button. That one's this quest and then 2 more. Should be fine. Started this one yesterday and I got interrupted, so I'm gonna try to speed through it. Not skip, I just go to where I was. Fast forward button would be nice for stuff like this. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever I missed out on, I'm just gonna not worry about it. Because that was a long thing to sit through. I'd already sat through like half of it. We found out it was a fake ring and then he got eat. Plus I'm there. You know, it can't be that bad. right back. Noise. I'll come back to this. This one doesn't seem as long of a cutscene. There we go. Okay, we're going? Going.
Forward! Forward!
What I'm doing?
Leave this to me.
There. We'll find a spot, bro. This is awkward. Microwave went off. Cool. I understand the thing now. I understand what we're doing. I'm gonna need it. Actually, good.
I shan't hold back!
Is this the way we're going, guys? You gotta tell me which way we're going. singular ones, which is being weird. Oh, we have to get rid of all. Okay. Oh, we stood all in it. Okay, well, we all stood in it. Okay, we can't do anything without the healer. Are they waiting first? Oh, I think they're waiting. Are they gonna wait for him to come revive? Oh no, they went back to the start. Off the big circle. Okay, three of us are new to this. Watch the wall. Okay, so the wall. I usually look at the floor. Okay, that made sense, actually. Once we looked at the wall, it was actually the easiest fucking thing. That almost went really bad for all of us.
You underestimate me.
Hello? Sorry. You didn't need to talk like that. Right now.
This knight does not yield! Out of my way!
You die!
me pain. We're just fighting one at a time? It kind of looks like it. I'm hearing. Bitch. Don't stop moving. Oh, no. Okay. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna die. Ah! Oh god. Ah! Oh no. Oh, it won't let him in. Hmm. Where does he want us to go? Seems like a tough one, jeez. Yeah, this seems like a rough one. a tank, you were holding out a really long time. I don't know if I would have held out that long against all those attacks. Oh, I jumped right into danger! I'm trying to keep his attention mostly on the two of us so that he doesn't go after the fucking healer again. Pinballing. Side 5? Oh no, half. What the fuck? That was a fight.
you are, and none the worse for wear.
Indeed. I had hoped we might do more to help, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
Oh no.
The light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
No! 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 Not like...
Yeah, Alice's turn. At least I waited till after fighting.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Are you all right?
I mean, you know, his fineness for having a loud voice in my head that makes us lose our souls.
We must get her back to the encampment.
No. Other than that, yeah, good. On the desk. Right back. I'm sorry. Oh, is there today? No! Absolutely not. Sir. No. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Hey, just remember, I'm the last one to go, guys. Oh, sure. Oh, wait. Really need to buy another accessory. I have enough for at least one. Which is all I probably will need. no. You've got the fake Xenos over here. That's a problem. Very normal clothes, buddy. Yeah, hopefully before, you know, I get afflicted. Okay, there are a lot of companions. The only one not involved in the war right now is Justinian. Oh, this is weird. Seeing this thing fly is weird. Okay. Or Sid's friend, I guess, as well. Sid, it could be Sid. I forgot about Sid. Oopsies. I mean, I have a feeling something's gonna happen to me next. Oh, okay, at least it's not a dungeon. It should be the last one of the patch, and then it should be Shadowbringers. So yeah, this one's probably gonna be a long cutscene.
Neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
That earring I put on her is
Commander,
fascinating.
The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos. Lord Hien and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
The fake Xenos.
So, they've been
Probably
biding
with
their
all
time,
the strength,
waiting
though.
for his arrival, have they? Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line. Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight? Much obliged. Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Oh no. I don't think you're gonna get a choice. My help.
Please, I bid you open.
Oh, not passed out.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again?
I wonder why he can't take my soul. Like, he's having a
sure
hard
you're in a
time
fit state to
taking
do
mine.
this?
Probably the light protection.
May Ralga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Where's real Xenos? He's been very quiet. I get to press him? Please. This is cool. I don't know how to use it. Well, let's find out how to use him.
Ready?
What is this? I want to know what this is. Oh, okay. This is probably the one we mostly want to use because it's a combo. Oh, but I don't have any healing. Do we have any healers? Cause oh shit, fuck.
This one's for you, Ada.
Someone healed me. Is it Reese? Oh, I have to wait for my character to get here. Oh, cool. Heal me! Oh, okay, it's Yugiri. Makes sense. Oh, this is a bad place. Ow, Yugiri! Yugiri! Yugiri, heal me, please. I know she's nowhere in sight. Yugiri! Help me! I'm gonna die. This is gonna kill me. Oh, almost. Fuck. It did. I knew it was gonna kill me. I don't have good healing. Try this again. Gosh. Can you stop targeting me? What if I make him run around the arena? You have to come get me. I don't want to go that way. Ow! Easy, Gary. Did I manage to dodge it? Oh, look at me, I am a god! We're halfway there. Did she just punch me out of it?
The weave of a shinobi's
What is she
power.
doing? I'm sorry. Hello? Gary's got some shit going on that sounds really impressive. Oh, we must spread out as in don't fucking... Woohoo! I jumped into worse danger, but it's fine. Just 10 more. I actually really like his skills, kind of. I'd be curious to see what the samurai job looks like with more skills. Because his base ones are nice.
Magic. With a Garlean body.
Oh yeah, the Ashes can use magic. Kind of.
Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Bringer of light. It has been too long. No words to mark our reunion? So be it. Equilibrium must be restored, and only your death will redress the balance.
Oh, I gotta do this one. Oh, healing! Didn't actually need the healing. She's handling it pretty well. Oh, buddy. We're just taking the damage from that one. Ow. Oh, don't jump out of the arena. I mean, Asians don't die that easy.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Oh no, not right now. This is a bad time.
Someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
Well, it's bad timing. Eh?
At last, I found you.
You aren't who I thought you were going to be.
Please, there's no cause for alarm. Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet. But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength. I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done. Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base.
Kitty boy?
It will serve as a
Oh,
beacon of
probably not
sorts.
kitty boy.
One which I pray will help you on your journey.
Plus, this is kitty
All
boy.
you need do is find it. I will
He didn't
take
have the
care
weird
of the rest.
stone stuff though.
Soon, we will throw wide the gates, and the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
I appreciate that you were the first person.
You're awake. Thank heavens. I see you recall that much, at least. In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
Okay. There's two people this could be, I would assume, if we're not going off anyone that's already here. The real Xenos, who would not want me to die to him, or Estinian.
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke.
Estinian.
As is his wont.
Estinian! Yep. I had a feeling it was Estinian. He's the only one fast enough. And that would explain why I'm with you in particular.
Never was one for emotional farewells.
Can you rescue me?
Though Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position. We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight. A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times. Yet to awake, I'm afraid.
Why am I the only one that awoke?
But please,
If he was just trying to get our help, why take the others? And only let me awake?
You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you. Leave this fight to us, my friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon. And
You stayed until I woke up, though. That's very sweet of you. I wonder why they didn't bring the dragon allies they have. Maybe they're wanting to let them live peacefully. I mean, I guess since the dragons aren't technically part of the Alliance. An alliance with Ishgard. Oh, I'm in Ishgard. Brought me all the way back to Ishgard. Even though I'm kind of an adopted daughter of his, I bet he does not want to lose another kid. which was... Oh god, we haven't been to the Crystal Towers for time. Going here first, okay. Oh, I like her little kimono. I miss it. It was cute. She's gonna cry.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
Oh, she's gonna cry. No.
I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
Strange voice wants me to go to the Crystal Tower. But he won't give me details about why.
Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him?
Is it Catboy?
If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him.
Did we not even think of that? I thought
Sir
of that.
Emmerich said the fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphano, Alize... You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him. And I forbid you from going to face him on your own. Do you hear me? So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home.
Deal. Can you just hug other characters right now? Just lean down and hug her. She needs a hug.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right? But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut? There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid, and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
I'm wondering if that's where real Xenos is. I would have assumed he would have made an appearance by now, but apparently not.
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. But what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
A minor setback. She will not escape me again.
No, next time I'll kill you.
Where is your grandsire?
I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight as well? I imagine he's doing what all Asians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Asian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Fucked up for long. I already know who's gonna go through with it. Okay, be right back. I didn't need water. Alright, change the title. We're gonna do a little bit of Shadowbringers. Alright. new outfit. Oh, this is probably one you can... Oh no. Get to that. There you are. I was wondering where you were, buddy. What you were doing.
My enemy. My friend. Had I been but a step
So he was coming to our aid, at least. Maybe not aid, but if anyone's gonna fight us, fight me, it's gonna be him. Oh, I wouldn't try it, buddy.
Bloody savages!
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage, and savor every triumph. In the meantime, I will
Okay, he wants to get his body back. You know what? Fair. You do you.
mine.
You do you, buddy. Oh, I have to open it. I have to do this special thing for that one, right? Oh, I can do it. What is this? What is this? Face mask. Any of those? Didn't mind the hood. First, I need to actually see traveling gear. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm not against it, honestly. I'm not against it. Glamour?